War, battles, combat in these islands can be traced far back to the first settlers. The islands of Hawaii were conquered by the most highly skilled fighters, Kamehameha I being the greatest warrior of all. The weapons they used were lethal, effective, and of course, handcrafted. Manny Mattos recalls that part of Hawaii's history with weapons he handcrafts himself.
As a non-Hawaiian, native Hawaiian, I think I appreciate it a lot more because I strive to learn more about what is native Hawaiian.
He was born and raised on Oahu. He worked as a plumber during the early statehood years. At 29 years of age, he changed careers and became a policeman. There he met a fellow officer who introduced him to the art of weaponry. Manny moved to the Big Island in the year 2000 and started crafting his collection using the varied woods of Hawaii.
Well, this piece here I have is a piece of mountain apple. I know mountain apple is not endemic, but the wood was so nice and very light, very soft. Weapons that were used were made out of the hard endemic wood like kauila, uhi, ala'a, even dryland koa. This particular piece here is made out of ko'u, K-O-U. According to Emerson's collection in the 1800s, it wasn't used for weaponry, for anything else, but mostly for eating. This particular piece here, it's made out of the wetland koa. It's all tiger shark teeth. The native Hawaiians would utilize tiger shark teeth, the great white teeth, the bull shark. They had developed this style of fighting unique within Polynesia. They were very tough, proud people, and they wanted to fight in close. They wanted to see the white of your eyes. But basically, it was hand-to-hand combat. This particular piece is a strangling cord. It was also the official form of execution. This is uhi uhi. It's one of my prized possessions. The teeth I used was the biggest tiger shark teeth. They're about 1 3/8 inches.
Some weapons were multi-purpose.
It could be used to cut lauhala, to carve, and also as a hidden weapon. And very effective at close range. A lot of the women warriors would carry these, but they would fight alongside the men.
Men and women fought alongside each other, but Manny says war was not always part of the culture.
When the first native Hawaiians came to Hawaii, there was no battle. There was no reason to battle. But somewhere along the line, some chiefs, as the story goes, came from Tahiti, and he brought along with that mentality of battle, ali'i, nobility, that type of, and it kind of changed the attitude. But prior to that, the Hawaiians were very peaceful people.
Here's a weapon that resembles a broadbill.
And this would be strictly as a pohoa, as a dagger.
This weapon was a sacrificial knife.
What's really significant about this one is the teeth. This is great white. It's a beautiful piece of great white. It's about 2 inches. And this kind of shows that the native Hawaiians did hunt the great white. Okay, this particular piece also is Hermano. This is one of the larger pieces. Really has a lot of teeth on it. I think it has 3, 6, 9, 12, 13 teeth on each side. This piece in combat wouldn't hold up as far as clubbing is concerned. These pieces were used by the older warriors because in battle they didn't want to get too close to the enemy, even if it was lying on the ground, because you never can tell what last effort they would make to. So they would use these longer weapons just to lean over and sever the jugular vein. This will be my signature piece, and I think the original piece was carried by an ali'i.
Manny gets his tiger shark teeth from a dealer in the Far East, but because of preservation laws, his supply will soon end. The wood comes from the Big Island when trees die naturally or from brush fires. He lashes with hemp twine in a very precise M pattern. His work is 90% historically correct. Because Manny is careful not to waste any piece of the log, he will reshape his dimensions to maximize its use. This is before and after, blank wood to finished masterpiece.
These pieces I do not sell, they cannot be sold. And I I use them just for cultural education. And the purpose is to, how you say, is make people aware of the endangerment of the dryland, true dryland forest that exists.